here as the Revolution get on the front foot early. Here's a chance, and what a save! Vardar goalkeeper Jackson Harchick from point blank range. MFA Revolution came down the left, put it in front, slip defender, shot right off the bat, instant save. What a start to this game here. Just inside the first minute, already an opportunity for Revolution. We have an East versus West battle here. Revolution in the white, going from left to right, coming from the west side of the state, versus Vardar in the all red from the east side of the state. Vardar from Rochester, their starting lineup. We already heard from goalkeeper Jackson Harchick. And in the back line, Luke Sassi, Braden Tossi, Ezekiel Vargas, Nathan DeWitt in the center of the park, Albin Bojovic, Cameron Simpson, Troy Alas, and in the Zacharias Hunegna, and forwards Diego Arce. And I think I skipped in the back line Ansu Fofana. But here's Vardar in their first attack. Curling is wide. Both teams within the first 2 minutes of the game forcing huge saves from the goalkeepers. On the Revolution side, they split time with the goalkeepers half and half, and starting and making a save in the second minute was Logan Inslee. My goodness, both goalkeepers putting on a show here in the early goings. Vardar and the red, going from right to left, are led by head coach Steve Arce. MFA Revolution, going from left to right in the all white and gray shorts, are led by Joey Baroni. This MFA Revolution side, this is their third final in 4 years. Haven't won it yet. Lost the Nationals in 21, lost in overtime in 22, and they're back again in 2024. Pass down the left side, kept in there by number 6, Ezekiel Vargas, who's been doing a little bit of training with elite amateur side in the USL2, Oakland County FC. A lot of Vardar and Oakland County connections on this in this match today is Colin Arce, the current leading scorer for OCFC. Their fourth game of the season. Later tonight in a huge soccer calendar. If I haven't introduced myself, my name is Robert Kerr, alongside Sportsview USA here on MSYSA's YouTube channel. And goalkeeper Jackson Harchick called into action again. You can see why he is a Saginaw Valley commit after that very athletic save in the opening seconds of this match. Starting in goal, Logan Inslee. We'll see Hammerlink in the second half. And we got Soren White, Gonzalez, Colin Winters, Leon Lambula, Jose Dominguez, Isaiah Mayer, Dugan Black, Brian Gushaw. Our referees in center, Avi Weingarten, and assisting Mark Larkowski and Max Unger. Vardar with a free kick here. Long distance cross, defended and cleared. Here come the Revolution looking to counterattack. There's a quick number 23. Isaiah Mayer bursting through, and there's number 9, Owen Vandry. Vardar on the left-hand side. Tried a near run. And here's wide open counterattack. Revolution getting into the box. And that was Dugan Black going one-on-one, trying to get around the back of number 12, Nathan DeWitt. It looks like goalkeeper Jackson Harchick felt a little bit of that. He had to come out and pounce on that. Called into action earlier, these goalkeepers, in this U18 Elite State Cup final. A lot of these players, this is their last game together. Head coach Steve Arce said they are not going to go on to the next round. So Revolution, either way, will advance to the regional championship in Overland Park, Kansas. This, like I said, will be last game together for a lot of these Vardar players. A few returning juniors, though, on this squad. Coach told me a lot of these players chose to play their senior years in high school. And so that this team has kind of been bolstered by that, because there's, I think, 4 players that played MLS Next last year that dropped down to the level in order to play high school ball in the fall. And the growing trend of these top level players just really wanting to participate in high school, their final year of eligibility. Throwing in the defensive third, coming from Vardar, all red, going from right to left, looping cross, headed away by number 17, Soren White. Combination there. Pass didn't quite target down the left-hand side. Effort from Revolution, number 19, Leon. But not very close to the target. This event is sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods, official sporting goods retailer and sponsor of MSYSA. And MSYSA sponsors are Under Armour, Amazon Smile Sports Forums, Wilson Trophy Company, Quick Goal, Veo, and Soccer Village. One of the fun things of this event, Saginaw, at the Saginaw Township Soccer Complex, is the big table full of all the trophies on display for the weekend. No doubt coming from Wilson Trophy Company. Has that long-angled ball looking for a Troy Alos. Some confusion in the back line. He's give Alos some time. Number 14, Diego Arce, the leading scorer on this Vardar squad. He's currently in the box, but having to defend now. That ball goes onto the adjoining field on the other side. And it's looking like Dugan Black might get in on the end of that. To get to the final, Vardar got a 1-0 victory over the Stars, who they actually did lose to in the group stage. Here comes the Revolution into Vardar's box. That tall defender for Vardar able to cut that out. Things settling down after those early chances in the first 2 minutes. Both goalkeepers coming in to make miraculous saves early as Dugan Black blocks that attempted clearance The Vardar center back taking a little bit of time on the ball. An interesting note that typical starter in the center back position, Spencer Krause, running in a track meet today, so he's not in the squad. And that one's flicked along, looking for connection on the left-hand side. Quick throw here. Well defended, but and wins a foul. Number 6, Ezekiel Vargas, the Northwood University commit, looking to have, or ruled to have fouled on that play. This older age groups, juniors and mostly seniors here in this U18 division.
You have a mark, okay, Ken? Stay with it. Zach has the other one.
Somewhat of a east versus west battle. Like I said at the top, Vardar coming from Rochester. Revolution in white and gray coming from Grand Rapids, undefeated in this cup run, scoring 14 and only conceding 6, and they won their semifinal match 5-2 over Nationals Macomb. Like I said, these Revolution haven't been to this stage of the competition 3 out of the last 4 years. Still looking to go one better and come home with the trophy. And that's a foul in favor of the Revolution. This Vardar side will be under pressure to defend here. Just about 12 minutes in. U18 Elite Final. Wind's picking up here in Saginaw, getting a little bit overcast. Not quite as warm as we'd expect, a little chilly, but perfect weather to play, really. Low driven kick into the wall. Earns what I believe is the first corner, one of the first corners at the very least of this match. Got lots of numbers in the box. Got big center backs Winters and Gonzalez in there, as well as right back Soren White. Looks to be a little bit of confusion as the goalkeeper is requesting a trainer. Goalkeeper Jackson Harchick, who's going to go to Saginaw in the fall. He's getting water poured on his head, and he's got blood coming down the side of his head. Actually, he doesn't look to be in too much distress, but I don't think he can play with blood running down the side of his face. Whether he caught an elbow or he doesn't look to be in too much distress. Looks more like an inconvenience. He does have blood on his goalie kit. As we take this break, I'll remind you that the winners of the day today will advance to the regional championship in Orland Park, Kansas in 3 weeks' time. The winner of that will advance to the national championship stage in Orlando, Florida in July. Some of today's sponsors: Dick's Sporting Goods, Under Armour, Amazon Smile, Quick Goal, Sports Forums, VO, Wilson Trophy Company, and the Soccer Village, the official supplier of the MSYSA. And it looks like we're going to have a bit of an extended break here as they take care of flesh wound on Vardar goalkeeper Jackson Harchick. somewhere in this early proceedings he got a scratch or a cut to the head. He sat down here and the trainer is trying to patch him up. This is the first meeting of these two teams. So no history to really guide us on. But some top level players on store here, or be on the field. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise coming across the microphone as the wind is starting to pick up here in Saginaw. Gonna turn my back to the breeze, and hopefully goalkeeper Jackson Harchick can play, as backup goalkeeper Adam Etheridge is away for his graduation ceremony. So might have to have an emergency goalkeeper if they're not able to take care of this. It looks like there's actually maybe some stitches going on in here. The trainer's doing something. Does actually look to be in some pain now that the trainer is digging in on his injury, which is in his hair on the left side of his head. Top scorer on this Vardar side is Diego Arce, the number 14. On the other side, top scorer for the Revolution, Isaiah Meyer, midfielder, going to Davenport University. Quite a few of these players are headed off to university in the fall. Goalkeeper is getting treatment, headed off to Saginaw Valley. Center back Luke Sassi, committing to Northwood. Ezekiel Vargas, who apparently has been in training sessions with Oakland County and USL 2, is going off to Northwood University. And like I said, 4 MLS Next players from last year on this squad. So high level here, players deciding to play high school, be with their friends, families, and neighbors, and high school level. For Revolution, they got here with a huge turnaround in their game in the semifinal. It sounds like quite the tale of how the Revolution, led by Joey Baroni, was able to turn around a trailing scoreline. There's a duck behind us. And yeah, just getting the confirmation on my notes. Yeah, the Revolution, the team in the white and gray, they were trailing 2-1 with 20 minutes left in the semifinal and came back to win the match 5-2. So dramatic stuff. A 5-2 win over Nationals in Macomb in the semifinal. Not having the best results, though, in league play. Currently 4 wins, 5 losses in the Youth National League, Great Lakes Conference, Premier 1, with 29 goals for and 20 goals against. Going to the red side, Vardar beat Michigan Stars 1-0, and they're 3-4 in the Academy League Mid-America Division. 12 goals for and 17 against. Last year, knocked out in the group stage, this is Vardar team. In their cup run, though, they're 2-1-1, having scored 11 goals and conceding 5. So both teams defensively stout, not flush with goals, as it looks like Vardar goalkeeper Jackson Harchick is able to go again. He's got his head wrapped up with a couple curls of hair poking out the top, but he's good to go. Vardar coach Steve Arce trying to get his team pumped up again. They're going to have to defend from a corner to start up again here. Definitely a test of the player's mental wherewithal to stay focused after a lengthy delay. That was probably at least 5 minutes. As Revolution get a right-footed shot. That's well over the bar, and that's going to go out onto McCarty Avenue here in front of Saginaw Township Complex. McCarty Road. Actually, as the goalkeeper gets it from that white farm-style fence there to the right-hand side. Vardar, if you're just tuning in the all-red strip, going from right to left, playing short from the goal kick. MFA Revolution from Grand Rapids, Michigan, in the white and gray, going from left to right. Both teams had big chances in the opening 2 minutes, with Vardar goalkeeper making a save from point-blank range within the first minute, and about 45 seconds later, Logan Inslee, goalkeeper for the Revolution, coming up big. As that's a turnover, and there's players running ahead of the ball here. 3-4 players ahead of the ball, and that pass doesn't connect with any of them. There's Jackson Harchick with his new head decals. Punts it to about the halfway line to the right-hand side. Giving chase is number 19, Ansu Fofana. It didn't go anywhere, though, as Revolution coming down the right-hand side, cuts inside. Right-footed strike, but too close to goalkeeper Harchick. But good combination getting into the attacking third, changing points of attack. Really good setup for that shot, but shot just a little bit too close to the goalkeeper. Number 9, Owen Vandry, did really well to get down that right-hand channel. So here come Vardar. Here's a chance. Sliding tackle does just enough to throw off number 21, Troilos. One of the standouts in this Vardar squad. That was one of the better combinations we saw. That was Diego Arce connecting with Troilos. Down the touchline, come Revolution. Looks like Arce was a little late with the challenge. Just gets a foul, no card. Couple words there between Zacharias Hunegna and MFA's Soren White. See if that turns into anything. White fouled by Arce. Free kick goes into the box. Bounces awkwardly, but Vardar able to clear. Arce runs past him. White plays it down that touchline. Well, great turn there. Cross cut out. Dealt with there by the Vardar back line. Thrown in. Dugan gets his shot away, but slows down in this Saginaw grass. Into the arms of Jackson Harchick, who's definitely been the busier of the two goalkeepers, even though on the far side, Logan Inslee has had to put in some work. Arce heads, gets knocked to the floor. Foul. Arce in the mix here. Arce, the top scorer on this team, number 14, is number 8, Albin Bojovic. Looks to stand over it with his right foot. Into the box. Challenged the goalkeeper. Tried to supply the box again, but stays with Vardar. Low pass gets to Arce, and it's crossed but blocked by a Revolution defender. Still with Vardar though on the baseline. Floater near post, headed away. Kept in by Vardar. Onside. Is that ball deflected back into the Vardar player's face? Number 3, Steven Suleiman, taking the worst of that deflection. Vardar starting to apply a bit of pressure on this Revolution back line. That's cleared momentarily. Arce tried to keep that in, and he blocked it so it would go out, actually. Pardon me.
Body out of there, body out of there. Body. Create space, you get it? Hey, don't get it, spit out. Create space.
Vardar get a throw in here deep in the corner. Keeping possession, it bounces up, and I think that's Alos knocked to the floor. Number 5 in red, Braden Tassi up the field, taking a hit. He's hunched over. This game has the looks of one that might get a bit physical, as the Revolution are going to have to defend a dangerous, or a free kick from a dangerous area. A lot of numbers in the box for Vardar. Delivery comes in, far post, headed away, popped up in the air. And MFA Revolution able to clear. Defender buys himself some time, picks out a pass, finds Diego Arce, leading scorer on this side, and cleared away. Here's Dugan. Hit players each side of him. No call. Arce was looking for the run inside of him. Didn't connect. Crossfield ball from White. Looks to be a good one. Connected on the left-hand side. Getting around the defender. Left-footed strike, blocked. That was a beautiful pass from right back Soren White there, number 17 in white and gray. Got over defender and found that winger coming in very wide, but as the play develops, it ends up in the arms of goalkeeper Jackson Harchick. That head dressing on after receiving some sort of a laceration to the left side of his head. Trainer was required and wrapped it up. Looks like we got a substitutions for both sides. 24 in white, Ben Hutchinson leaving. Looks like number 11, Henry Lopez, coming back from injury, back on, one of the key creators on the team. Number 25, Bowen Mendoza coming in for number 19, Ansu Fofana. So both teams tapping into their bench here as we're about half an hour in. We're playing 45-minute halves here. Probably 15 plus stoppage time, and there should be significant stoppage time with that injury to the goalkeeper.
Look forward, head up, look forward, nothing backwards. Who's making a run here? Come on, Braden, that's not the ball at all. Come on, pass it forward.
Vardar having their passes cut out at the moment. They had some space and time. Coach Steve Arce, surprised that his team's passing at the moment, encouraging them to connect. Maybe still trying to get used to the playing surface.
Tell them exactly where you want it. You don't need to do anything more negative and sideways. No,
Half an hour played scoreless here in the U18 Elite Division State Cup Final. My name's Robert Kerr. We're happy to be alongside the Sports Video USA crew here in beautiful Saginaw, Michigan. Breezy and chilly at the moment. Here come Vardar. It looked like leading scorer Diego Arce might make a chance for himself, but didn't quite come off. But it'll be a Vardar corner here. Number 8, Albin Bodrovic to take. Hunegna tried to get his head on that at the near post. That's going to go over one defender. Dugan Black appealing for a foul there.
Get outside, deal. Take a touch, buddy. Take a touch.
That's a whistle there for Revolution.
Drop it. Play back to move.
Another missed pass there from Vardar. Hunegna, big collision there in the middle of the park. Number 11 taking a hit. Henry Lopez just onto the field. He gets a welcome to State Cup Final and welcome from Zacharias Hunegna. Definitely got some brawn to him. Free kick taken square. Revolution cross over the goalkeeper, who recovers well, kept his feet moving. It looked like it was going to float over the number 1 keeper for this Vardar side, but he got his feet together and rose and confidently grabbed that one out of the air. That was a good cross from deep in the corner there. His clearance cut out by the Revolution. Hunegna steps up. Gets around a defender. He's got one coming up behind him. Long range effort.
Come on!
Wide of the goal.
How many goals have you from there, Zach? Come on, into the wind.
Dugan Black looking to work some magic, getting into the box, left-footed strike, and that's over the bar and into traffic on Mackey Road. Forgive me. Let me look it up again, because we are at Saginaw Township Soccer Complex on McCarty Road in mid-Michigan. Game 2 of 4 here on Saturday. Game 2 of 8 across the weekend. Here at the clubhouse at the soccer complex. A big table full with trophies glimmering in the sunshine early in the morning. A pretty impressive sight. Lots of trophies. 2 different divisions at the age groups U13 through 19 being played. The Elite and the Premier. This is the Elite division here. Is that pass off the foot of right back Braden Tossi? Doesn't connect.
Bonnie. Zeke, go. Wait till he comes off. He'll take. Yeah, that's my bad.
Vardar sub. Number 11. Cameron Simpson getting in the game for number 8. Albin Bojovic. About 10 minutes to go in the half. We should have some stoppage time as the Vardar goalkeeper had to receive medical attention. That's why he's got a wrap to his head. There's Revolution trying to build up with some passing. Seen a couple good passes, not a lot of combinations so far. Well cut out by the Revolution defense. Vardar midfield able to do enough to deflect that out and snuff out any semblance of a counterattack. Here come Revolution down the right, and Braden Tossie getting stuck in there, putting that back out of bounds. Going up the left-hand side, it's Colin Winters. He connects with his left-sided attacking player. And that cross attempt is deflected and really took the sting out of it and allowed goalkeeper Jackson Harchick with that bandage on his head to gobble that up without any stress. That's going to make its way near Arce. Can you get on the end of it? There's Soren White. Doing really well there. He's been impressive so far. He shepherded that ball out of bounds. Vardar got on the end of it again. Tried to find their right-sided attacker. Here come the Revolution. That's Luke Sassi getting called for a foul down in that left corner. This Vardar squad's going to have to do some defending here. This is a dangerous free kick, or area of a free kick to defend from. Right-footed take. Far post put into the middle. Good idea there. That was dangerous. Good work from the Revolution's number 4, Colin Winters. After playing that nice pass, he did enough to win his side a throw in deep in the corner. I thought it was a corner for a minute, but must be just on the sideline in front of that flag, flapping at almost a 90-degree angle, and number 21 wrapped up for a shot. Here's a looper that's not going to pose a threat to the Vardar goalie. But 21 in white took a big swing at that. Here's Arce. Cross to the middle. Defender rose up like a salmon and had that one away. Oh, wow. Number 11. What a battle there in the middle of the park. Won by Vardar. Pass cut out. And that's a counter-attacking starting ball. As there's a foul behind the ball in that clearance. Looked like White was fouled as he got it down the touchline. It was a pretty nice looking ball he played. His Vardar coach was right next to the booth here, not happy with his team's passing, the selection or the execution. Once they and get into some space, beat a player, and then the subsequent passes beaten is number 11. Cameron Simpson used his body to win that ball back, and our first yellow card of the game comes here in the 41st minute. I think it was against an MFA player, a Revolution player, but
Troy. Toma, hit this. Hey, look at me. Like this, behind the back line. Don't hit it underneath. I don't care if you overhit it. Just don't underhit it. All right. Hey, Zach, I got it.
Got a substitution for Vardar. Number 13, Toma Junsi, coming in immediately, taking this free kick. Hits the wall. Scoop down the right-hand side. Left back Braden Tossi. Scooped it out of bounds there. Getting a lot of coaching. He has the coach right next to him here. And Revolution into the box, squared. Oh, a sliding tackle from Vardar. Back line saved an opportunity there. The Vardar goal under threat. I think that was Bowen Mendoza getting that vital touch in to stop that. That was an excellent play on the right-hand side and really good service in front of the Vardar net, but denied by some good defensive play. Thrown back into the box. Right-footed strike, blocked. The block shot's really starting to add up here. It looked like it might have been a handball, but it'll be a corner. Corner taken, headed away. Left-footed strike, blocked again. Right-footed strike over the bar. That sent Jackson Harchick flying through the air, but the ball about 15 inches over his crossbar. Quite a few heads down, a couple shakes of the head as a number of shooting opportunities for the team in white and gray. Nearing halftime here in the U18 Elite State Cup Final between Vardar and MFA Revolution. Mostly seniors here. This is the last game together for most of these players. A few returners, a lot of seniors. Number 3, Steven Suleiman, came in with a slide tackle, didn't connect. Revolution stay on the ball. Hunegna able to win the ball. Arce pushes it up. You feel foul? No foul there. It looked like that was coming for about 5 steps, and it finally came, and no call. That's a foul there, though. No. Oh, finally that whistle came. Number 6, Ezekiel Vargas, showing a little bit of frustration.
Inside. Go ahead, Rears.
Pass across the box from the Revolution, getting pinned in the corner perhaps. Pass down that far touchline. Does eventually go out of play. Revolution restart. 0-0 here. Revolution in the white, going from left to right. Right to left in all red. And Vardar.
Switch the point of attack, midfield. Switch the point of attack.
spacing not improving here. Coach Arce not wanting him back to the goalie, and they did, and then goalkeeper puts it well out of bounds right as we get into the stoppage time here. Should be quite a few minutes here after player received treatment earlier in the first half. We'll see a new goalkeeper in the second half of Revolution as Logan Inslee and Chase Hammerlink share halves. Logan Inslee had to make one save probably. Not as busy as goalkeeper on the other side of the field. Getting chillier here in Saginaw. Might have to reapply the jacket here at the halftime break. Breezy for sure. 0-0 here as we near the intermission. Over the halfway line, only to be headed back. Here comes Braden Tossi down the left-hand side. Diego Arce, leading scorer on the team.
Diego!
Gets denied.
Play the ball!
No.
Play the ball! Play the ball, guys!
Owen!
That throw-in to Owen Vandry, almost catching out the Vardar back line, but good recovery tackle there. Henry Lopez got down the right-hand side, and the ball in the middle, left-footed strike off the foot of Isaiah Meyer, the leading scorer of this Revolution side, did not hit the frame of the goal there. Second of 4 matches on Field 7 here today. Thanks for tuning in to the MSYSA YouTube channel for the 2024 edition of the Spring State Cup. Here's Diego Arce. His cross-field attempt blocked down. Well defended there. The Revolution was starting to build up. Looked like the vocalization got the call there as Henry Lopez looked to win the ball, and I think that Steven Suleiman went down with a yip, got himself a foul. Diego Arce subbed out here, and into the game comes Alexander Dolanchek.
Outside, forward, Brady. The first touch is the most important. Once you start driving inside, and now guys are aggressive, then you can go back out. But you can't go out first. Go inside, take space for yourself, and then go here, Brady. Take off. So that's the one I do in the middle. I looked up. No, I was controlling. It goes too long, though. You have to like dribble, serve. You can't dribble, look up. Everything's getting blocked. You have to come off balance. I saw these controlling goal shipping too, and then they're making it run wrong. Yeah, I know, but you're fucking in behind there sometimes anyway. You have to tell them where to run with the time.
Deep into stoppage time in the first half of the U18 Elite State Cup Final. 0-0. Chances probably way heavier in favor of Revolution. Goalkeeper with the ball in his hands, Jackson Harchick, had to make his biggest save in the first minute of the game. It's been pretty busy otherwise. That was definitely the best chance he's had. Some good last-ditch defense in front of him, but their passing hasn't quite worked out. Here's Henry Lopez. He finds a teammate. Looked for a shot for a moment. That was number 12. It looked like it was going to fall to Carter Sherman, but bounced just ahead of him as our center referee Avi Weingarten blows for halftime. We had 5 minutes of stoppage time in the end. So as we break for the halftime intermission of the U18 Elite State Cup Final between Vardar and the Revolution, 0-0 at the break. We'll be back for second half action in just a bit. U18 Elite Division State Cup Final between Vardar and MFA Revolution. 0-0 at the break. Learned that the yellow card given in the first half was to Revolution's number 8, Jose Dominguez. We have a goalkeeper change planned. Chase Hammerlink is in net for the team in white, going from right to left. And then in the second half, Vardar going from left to right in the all-red strip. Hopefully we see some improved action in the second half and see some goals as we are underway for the second half. On the front foot immediately are the Revolution. My name's Robert Kerr, happy to be on the call alongside Sports Video USA on the MSYSA YouTube channel and watching this live. Thank you for joining us. These games can be watched as they're archived on the MSYSA YouTube channel. And here come Vardar on the left-hand side. That was number 6, Ezekiel Vargas, giving chase. Poked away from him by number 5, Miguel Gonzalez. As that second half, or first half wore on rather, number 11 for the Revolution, Henry Lopez, was growing into the game. And number 28, Dugan Black, looked to be pretty handy, pesty forward. Both goalies came up with one really big save each. We'd say the momentum favored the team in white just a little bit. Probably a little bit more positive. Here's a challenge in the box. Referee Avi Weingart's telling him to get up. It looked like Zachary Hunegna was brought down. That cross almost finds the head of Troy Alos. This is better from Vardar. Good step up from center back Nathan DeWitt. As this one's popped into the air. The wind is going from left to right, so this half, Vardar have the wind at their back. Here's Enigna trying to get that ball back and gets it to Alos. That combination didn't quite work. Diego Arce looked to one-touch that to Vargas. Didn't quite work. Looks like Vargas is leading the line. Here's Revolution into the Vardar box, and they win their first corner of the second half. 0-0 as it stands. I feel like this game will blow right open if one of these attempts hits the back of the net. That orchestrated corner didn't quite work out as the low-driven cross was cut out. Back into the box, though. Vardar get it up to the sole striker, Ezekiel Vargas. Finds his teammate in space down the right-hand side. Rides a challenge. Gets a second one. Unable to connect with Vargas. That was Bowen Mendoza, number 25, the right back in the game right now. Well done there from Mendoza. But here goes Dugan Black. Gets around the defender, challenges the goalkeeper. Goalie does enough Ball is loose. Strike at the open net. Save. And that's a foul there, surely. The referee blows it, and some frenzied action there as goalkeeper Jackson Harchick had to come flying across as he stopped that one-on-one challenge, and then the subsequent action dribbled out. He was out of position, and when that shot from distance came, he was able to scramble across and make a second save. He's got to get his shoe retied after that flurry of activity, and looked like fullback Braden Tossi on the left side was a little bit shaken up there, but he's up on his feet. Long ball, looking for Vargas, doesn't quite make it. Shouldered well by the Revolution defense, but cut out by Zachary Enigna. Not quite sticking to the foot of Arce so far. Confident on the ball at Revolution. Impressive to see. Go by the defender there. Passing, though, neither team really quite getting their passing locked in here today. That's number 12 getting stuck in. Carter Sherman for Revs. Still with it. Well, that was 23 ended up coming out of the pile with it. Isaiah Meyer. Here comes Lopez. Left-footed strike deflected over the head of the goalkeeper, but over the bar as well. That's a corner. And Harchick had a little panic in his eyes for a moment there. That was going to go over him, but over the bar. Now for a corner. Both teams creating chances here in the second half, about 6 minutes in. We play 45 minutes half in this U18 division. Can the Revs get the first goal of the game from this set piece? Front post header, saved! No goal, cleared off the line. Goal line clearance by the Vardar defender. He's getting some pats on the head. Can't see his number. Harchick got a piece of that, but not everything. And saved off the line. Some goal line heroics from Vardar. Still 0-0. But we're getting closer and closer to our first goal of the game. Looking for the net to ripple there, and save slowed it down, and the defender did well enough to keep that out. Everyone turning to look at that linesman to see if that ball went over the line, and he didn't move. 0-0, it remains. Enigna's dispossessed. Here come the Revs. Lopez crosses it. On the far side, the impressive Soren White. Out of play, though. Into the box. Hits the deck, no call. Looked like there was contact, but maybe embellished a touch. Could have gone either way on that at first, one only glance at that event. Referee, though, having a discussion with his assistant on the far side. What's the call going to be? Got quiet here as there is a Vardar player down. It looks like it's Bowen Mendoza. It's quite a bit of action here in the second half. It was pretty quiet in the first. And the players are signaling to the sideline for a replacement player. There looks to be an injury down on the field. There's the trainer cart over on that far side. Didn't see if there was a collision or anything like that. As number 27, Alexander Dolanchek, about to check into the match. Looks like the assistant referee on the far side having to address someone on the sideline over there, giving him a warning. Last time you're out, I heard, coming across the field. And confirming Bowen Mendoza is the player down there behind the goal on that far side. But we're going to play with the substitute in. Revolution have the ball on the far side, crossed in the box, headed away. Hunegna cleared it out. And there's our second half goalie, Chase Harmelink, the number 37. With 45 minutes each. Logan Inslee was able to make one really good save. Didn't have too much to do in the first half. Revolution closest so far, but the score remains deadlocked at Goose Eggs. Miguel Gonzalez looks up. Finds Dominguez. Plays a high ball. It's not very close to any teammates. That one comes up through the middle, dispossessed. Battle on the far side, won by the Vardar's left back. I believe it's a long way away, but I believe that. And there's another player goes down in the box. It's Dugan Black. And here come Vardar at pace. But great recovery run by the number 19 in white, Leani Kalambula showed incredible pace, the number 19 in white, to catch up with Troy Allos, who looked to be out and away and behind the Revolution defense, but Kalambula able to get back and take care of that danger. Some relaxed play with attacking players bearing down on him. Was that number 12 in white? Super cool under pressure there, Carter Sherman. Soren White unable to keep it in on the far side. He played a couple dimes in the first half. Negna finds Dolanchek, who just got on the field. Pass cut out with the clearance smacked in their own player. Here's Negna. Had it poked away just before his shot got off. That surely is a foul here on the right-hand side. Called in favor of Vardar. I think that was Troy Allos taken down again. He's taken a beating here in the last couple moments, trying to get around the right-hand side of this defense. Allos, the number 21 in red, back on his feet. Definitely has this, definitely like a little bit of a downtrodden body language going on, but his side has free kick from a dangerous area. Number 8, Albin Bojevic, standing over it. Lots of targets in the box. It's floating and way over, and not a threat. Thank you for tuning in to the MSYSA State Cup Final here on the YouTube channel. My name is Robert Kerp. Happy to be on the call with you here this weekend on Field 7. This is the U18 Elite matchup between Vardar and Revolution. These players, juniors and seniors mostly, for this Vardar squad, and this is their last game together. With some returners, but squad mostly seniors. Negna tries to spin away from a challenge there. Lopez able to hold it up for a teammate. As that came right skidding by the broadcast tent. I don't think I would have gotten my hand up in time if that was a little bit lower. I might have gotten nailed there, but thankfully that went over us. I would have had my sunglasses smashed into my face, I think, there. But the ball in the field behind us gives the players a chance to catch their breath. We're about 15 minutes into this first or second half. 0-0. Both coaches having a word with their teams as Revolution in the white going from right to left. Have it poked away for throw-in. That's Soren White, the right back to take. He's been progressing farther and farther up the field as this game has gone. Opportunity for counterattack, but passing not connecting here. Wind really picking up here in Saginaw. Hopefully not too much interference coming out over the sound. That ball's looped towards the edge of the Vardar box. Cleared away. Vargas gives chase.
Stop pressuring the goalie, Ezekiel. Go ahead, Zach, go ahead. Block that pass.
Diagonal ball. Cut out. That looked like a handball, but no whistle. The flurry of action in the beginning of the half. Kind of quieting down here. Both teams having a hard time connecting their passes. There was a flurry of activity at the beginning of the second with the Vardar goalkeeper having a ball saved off the line from behind him by one of his defenders, as well as making a couple saves himself. He got his head wrapped in the first half, which led to a sizable first half delay. Egnok gets in the way of that one. That clearance out of bounds here on the near touchline. Checking into the game for Vardar, the number 11, Cameron Simpson. Coming out is number 8, Albin Bojovic. Here come the Revolution down that right-hand side. Long searching ball, looking for Lopez. Cut out. Fullback will get to it. Scoops over one, goes around two, takes a dive, and gets the call. And a card. First card for Vardar, second of the game. Goes against Vardar right back. I believe that's Dolanchek. Number 19, Leani Kalambula, went on a couple and drew that yellow card. Free kick from a dangerous area. Looks like number 8, Jose Dominguez, who himself got a yellow card in the first half. Looking to take this. Will he go direct or cross? 2-man wall for Vardar. Harchik ready. He has to come out punched. Not cleared. Eventually it is. Simpson to chase and headed away. Well, goes back to Simpson. Vargas able to get it to him. Who's going to get to that ball first? Great run. Center back Colin Winters coming up huge. Got there ahead of both Simpson and Arce. Looked like it might break there for a moment. But after that set piece at the Vardar end, Jackson Harchik did really well to punch that away. That was just ahead of him where he had to commit. That ball played directly ahead. Strong defensive header from Soren White leads to a Vardar corner. They haven't had too many of them, and they haven't really taken advantage of set pieces thus far. The team from Rochester. Team's a bit of a magnet club as Vardar. Kids come from all across the east side region to play for Vardar. At least 4 of these players played MLS Next last year and decided to play high school ball. And here's the corner. Over a few heads. They might fall. Vargas makes it a couple attempts. Finally gets a shot. It's blocked. Defensive pops it in the air. Here's Nigna to Arce. Across over the goalie. Off the post. And cleared. Looked like Arce had a spectacular one. A highlight reel goal, but bounces off the left upright of Chase Hammerlink's goal. Both teams coming extremely close now in the second half. No on the scoreboard so far, though. Here comes Dugan Black. Passes to the right. Too far for Lopez, though.
Luke, don't assume. Go to the ball. Drop. Go, tuck in. To the middle deal. Get off in, go inside.
It's over 20 minutes played in this second half, and that strike from Carter Sherman tame in the end. Harchik able to deal. Trying to combine on the right-hand side. Good dummy from Simpson. Good catch from the spectators. That one was looped out of bounds for Vardar throw. Popped in the air. Yonegna. Down the left-hand side, come Vardar. Looking for that first goal of the game. With how tight this one is, you'd think that the first goal might be the decisive one. A yellow card given there. Look at a collision, but number 23 for the Revolution, Isaiah Meyer, getting a yellow card. Maybe referee felt he was a bit out of control as he collided with the Vardar player there. 3 yellow cards total in this match so far from Avi Weingartz, the center referee, having a chat with his assistant on the far side. And a yellow card for number 5, Braden Tossi. Not sure what that was about, but that was the conversation. Both teams have 2 yellows now. Be interesting with how they play this set piece. There's 4 on the far post, 1 central, Simpson in the near post. Went towards the far post there and headed away by the defense. Next stage after the State Cup is the Regional Championship, and it's being held in Overland Park, Kansas in 3 weeks' time. So I think the Revolution will be in there for that. Cleared long, looking for Arce, headed away by the defense. Goalkeeper way off his line to take care of that, and he sends it up to what, field 6 on that far side. Goalkeeper Chase Hammerlink taking matters into his own hands, or feet rather, taking care of that business. Feel like this Revolution team could explode with some goals if they just get that first one. In the semifinal, they were trailing 2-1 with 20 minutes to go and ended up coming back with a 5-2 win. No goals as of yet today. 0-0. About 20 minutes plus stoppage time to go. That ball popped up on Troy Alos, the number 21. It hit him and it popped up. He didn't know where it was, but it eventually goes for a foul, and we're going to see a bunch of subs here for the Revolution. Got Lopez, nice little touch, gets it to a teammate. Left-footed strike. Ooh, had some zip on that one off the left boot of Isaiah Meyer, but into the tummy of Jackson Harchick. Definitely the goalkeeper with more to do today. Diego Arce harassing that defender and eventually having the foul called him against him. Kind of seemed like he was just jockeying for the ball. But that'll be free kick for the goalkeeper, Chase Hammerlink. This is Revolution side's 3rd final in 4 years. Looking to win this stage for the first time in this stretch. Pretty flick on. No offside. Taken down. Corner.
Ringers, if you don't bend, ringers, you gotta bend it even more.
So it was an interesting passage of play. A flick on. It kind of looked like it was offside, and a possible penalty call as this corner comes in, defended well at the front post. Negna get it away for a moment. MFA trying to retain possession, but here comes Vardar. Simpson's ahead of the ball. Nicely played down the side by Vargas. Can he cut inside? He lost his footing. And then they're calling a foul against the attacker again as he came back for the ball. 0-0 here in the U18 Elite State Cup Final 2024. About 15 minutes to go. My name is Robert Kerr. Happy to be on the call with you. No goals here yet. Skims off the head of the Revolution left back. showed some incredible pace earlier in the half. It looked like there was a counterattack on, and he caught right up. Looked like a Vardar player was taken down, no foul called. It was Alos, who's been taken down a few times here, especially in the second half. A lot of complaining going on right now from both teams. Not understanding the calls. But here comes Revolution, piling on some pressure. Bodies colliding left and right now. Alios able to spray it wide. Simpson ahead of the ball. Another bad pass. Good tackle there. Here's Simpson, able to turn. Goes around one defender. He's pulled back and pulled down again. Simpson starting to cause a little bit of problems for this back line. But he was called for the foul there. But Colin Winters, number 4 for Revolution, has been very solid. He's answered every call so far. Here's Colin Diego Arce rather. Take that free kick. It was headed away by the Revolution. Finds Simpson. Cross into the box. Finds Arce. Chase Harmelink able to take care of that after some adventure there. A few folks thought that was out for a corner, but looks to have saved it. Revolution looking long. Tricky one at the top of the box. Looking to chip it.
Not saying anything, Jackson.
Henry Lopez didn't come far off with that attempted goal. He tried to catch Jackson Harchick off his line. He tried to loop one, but just wide to the right. We've come very, very close to a goal here in this U18 Elite Final. We've had one cleared off of the line by a Vardar defender, and then Vardar's hit the post themselves, and here's a chance. Troy Alos, my apologies. His best look of the game. His shot, though, saved and held by Chase Harmelink.
No, don't, not Troy.
0-0 with just under 15 minutes to play in this U18 Elite State Cup final. Fullback Braden Tossi receiving his second yellow card moments ago. So Vardar down to 10 men here for the remainder of this second half of the cup final. Revolution, if they can link their passes together, they'll see an advantage. This one's sit, and it's going to fall for Revolution, who sends it across the goal mouth.
You gotta funnel back, Alex.
Number 42, Brian Gushaw,
Don't hang out. Get back.
had the ball fall to his left foot in the box. Not sure if he was shooting or passing there. Goal kick for Vardar. As that shot, Revolution, went all the way across the goal mouth. Here come the Revolution down the far left-hand side. Really good tackle there from the Vardar center back. Luke Sassi, Northwood University commit, did well there. As number 23, Isaiah Meyer, was threatening his goal.
Alex! Alex, get to the ball first!
Alex Donchek called for a foul there. Didn't get there first.
Hey, when we win the ball, even 50 yards away, you have to think about an option. You cannot just walk side to side. You gotta go through.
Dangerous area for a free kick. Isaiah Meyer weighing his options. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white shirts in and around the box. Maybe a sixth in there, yeah. Right-footed delivery. Met by the defense. Ooh, almost broke for doing our side. Left-footed long distance worm burner. That's not going to do anything. Diego Arce on the chase. He's surrounded by white shirts. And he wins a foul. It's probably the best outcome from that. This is going to be a 2 versus 5 there. Revolution players not agreeing with that. Troy Alos stretching it out there. He's taking a few hits in this game. Good to see he's still all right, but opportunity here for the short-sided team. Right-footed strike over the bar into McCarty Road. You think there was an opportunity to get something framed? Wasn't far off. Being a player short, they want to take advantage of set pieces as much as possible. Chase Harmelink, second half goalie for Revolution. Had that one soar over his net. I'm sure he's grateful for that one. It goes down the left-hand side for Revolution. Neither coach seems to be enjoying the play of their team at the moment. Can hear coach of the Revolution all the way across the field yelling at his team after that one was kicked out of bounds, and moving pretty close to the coach of Vardar, not happy with the passing. But it's a tight game and it's a cup final. Right-footed strike into the head of Sassi. That was a dangerous tackle attempt there.
Alex, move your feet. Don't dangle your leg out.
As Alex Donchek did put his leg out. The attacker could have crashed right into that and gone over and tried to bait the referee into a penalty. And it's Brian Gushaw, who's really been a threat here since the red card happened about 10 minutes ago. Looks like we're going to have a Vardar sub here in a moment. It's number 13, Toma Junsi, looks to be checking into the game.
Well done, Nate.
Free kick. Vardar will have to put in some resolute defending.
Hey, you gotta help us on this header. Help us.
Toma Junsi in the game for Troy Allos. He's going to be asked to defend immediately, but plays forward typically. Long ball looking for the run of Diego Arce, but didn't quite get there. I think that was Junsi's first action on the ball. That goal kick is knocked down by the wind before halfway. And Junsi didn't connect with the teammate there. Very strong run down the right-hand side by the number 9 of the Revolution, Owen Vantry. Earns his team a corner here. All one-way action since the red card. But it's 0-0. Only takes one opportunity, one seized opportunity to make the difference. And that header goes just wide. The Revolution player rose well to a well-taken corner, but the header deflects just wide. Not much time left in this. 0-0. Will anyone come up with some late game heroics? And at this point, it will be heroics. And it's definitely late. A floater on the right-hand side. In. Well defended there by the Vardar left back. Referee says at least 2 minutes of stoppage time. Revolution cutting through some players.
Jackson up!
Goalkeeper takes quickly, takes long, and that goes over everybody. High bounce. Got caught in that wind, you think. They were trying to find the run of Simpson or Arce, but bounced into the arms of Harmelink instead. Vardar trying to hold on here. And there's the foul. There could be some tugs and pulls and grabs on the far side.
Hey, get in front of a gray shirt. Dingle, number 8.
I haven't said his name too much, but number 19 on the far side a couple moments ago did really well. Ansu Fofana. Give his name a shout. Revolution, can they get a late winner? They keep going. Here, Fofana challenging. Still a chance here. Left-footed strike, blocked. Simpson tackles, not cleared. And that shot turned cross, go all the way across and out of bounds.
Help him, Zeke.
Some nervy moments here in the stoppage time in the second half. This Revolution pouring on the pressure on a 10-player Vardar side. Gushaw gets around the defense. Gets around another. Left-footed cross. Fofana slipped. Still in the box. Right-footed strike. And there's the winner. I think that's number 10 for the Revolution. Manny Soto Garcia gets the second half stoppage time goal. Full team celebration here. This is their third final in 4 years. And they might just make that breakthrough win here with a goal very, very late. 1-0. I think that was Manny Soto Garcia. So if they're going to get an equalizer, they have to do it pretty much on this sequence. And that's going to challenge the goalkeeper, and his biggest moment of the match, Chase Harmelink, takes some contact and comes down with the ball. 1-0 for the team in white, the team with the ball. Going left.
Come on, you guys gotta challenge that ball, come on!
And there is the full-time whistle. We waited a long time for that goal. There was so many chances that came oh so close. Vardar cleared one off the line. Then later in the half, knocked a looper off of the crossbar, or off the upright rather. But it was 90+2 where we found a winner. MFA Resolution go that one farther and win the 2024 U18 Elite State Cup Final. Final score from Field 7, Vardar 0, MFA Revolution 1. My name is Robert Kerr. Thank you for tuning in. This game streamed live and is archived on the MSYSA YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in.